Right, is that on, and that's in, and that doesn't mean anything, and that thing's not on, and we're filming, and I've put the doodah in. Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are Whiskey Geeks.
Not whiskey snobs.
So if you like all things whiskey,
And you're not a snob,
subscribe! New whiskey?
New whiskey.
Inaugural release.
And quite popular, had lots of folk asking for it. We actually didn't get any, and this is not from the shop, this is from your journeys to Arran.
Yeah. Well, I think this one actually is from Kerry.
Also it is, yeah. So you and Kerry both went to Arran quite recently.
Yeah.
Like about a week in between, was it? 2 weeks? Same month.
No, she left the day I was supposed to arrive, 2 days in between.
Right, alright, see, there you go, right, cool. And
So-
you both got some Lagg.
We did, because they were selling loads of it at the shop there.
But it was hard to get, like we missed the boat for it.
We did, and we were,
I think if we could have got it, we would have been able to get one or two, so.
But they've still got tons of it at the distillery, and they've got release 2 and 3 out now as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Lochranza is their original distillery on Arran, which has been there since 1995. And then, was it 2017 they built this one?
Yep, I think so.
And
Because you went to it as well not long after it was built, did you?
yeah, I think so. Would that have been
2018?
2018,
maybe?
I think, yeah. I went and camped, and it is the wettest I've ever been in my life.
I can imagine that, yeah.
We woke up and there was a puddle in our tent.
That's
and it was dripping
awful.
on our heads.
That is the worst feeling ever, even if you're beside a distillery. That is not fun.
And there had just been loads of landslides there as well. They were like, if you hear shouting in the middle of the night, you just get up and leave because there's a landslide.
Wow.
So we were like, oh. And then no, we just got very wet.
Right.
And then cheered ourselves up by going to a distillery.
Which is not the worst thing to do.
No.
And it's quite pretty, isn't it? It looks cool.
It is. It's quite a big, like, chunky new build type thing, but it's glass fronted. See the slide,
Slide.
the stills.
Alcohol slide.
The slides.
Alcohol slides.
You can see the stills. And the view from the other side is absolutely amazing. You can see Ireland on a good day.
Wow. That seems very trendy, all the new ones doing glass
Yeah.
bits at their stills, which is cool. I like that, so you can see in. Looks cool. So, smoky?
Yeah, so the idea was that Lochranza do like a nice light, kind of like fruity, spicy, lively kind of dram, and then down at Lagg they're going to do the smoky peaty stuff.
And are they stopping Macri Moor?
That's what I heard, but then I heard other people saying they're not, so I'm not sure what's happening with that actually.
It's the same company they have.
Yeah, so Macri Moor is the lightly peated or middly peated version of the Lochranza. So this is the first actual, I tried the Lagg New Make Spirit before and it was lovely, so this is the first actual single malt we're trying.
Whiskey, so this one is just old enough to be whiskey as
Just
well?
3 years,
Just
I think,
3 years.
yeah.
And 50% alcohol and 50 ppm, Kerry reckoned.
I think so, yeah. I know that they were experimenting with different levels of peat, different cuts, and different types of peat apparently as well.
That's cool, like that,
So, yeah. And they've got an orchard and they're growing apples and they're going to start making an apple brandy type thing at some point as well.
And I feel like they'll definitely use those casks to put whiskey in as well, possibly.
Yeah.
So very cool, exciting
A lot further
stuff.
down the line, but that'll be cool.
Very cool. Have you tried some of this already?
Oh yes.
I had a wee taste of it just out that bottle and I quite liked it when I first tried it.
I like it.
Quite salty, it smelled quite salty today. Saltier than I remember.
It's got a kind of...
And lemony.
Yeah, it's high up smoky. It's not like an earthy smoke.
No.
It's a high up, salty...
Ethery.
Lemony, yeah.
I thought it tasted a bit like pears when I first tried it.
Oh yeah. It's sharper than pears though.
Yeah.
It's like pears but sharp.
Alcoholic pears.
No, but it's got more of a tartness.
I'm smelling a bit like, is it Physalis?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
The orange things.
Yeah, the lantern fruits or whatever they're called.
Are they called
I think they're
lantern
also
fruits?
called lantern fruits.
I've never actually
they go in your
eaten one.
pudding. Oh, they're great.
Yeah, my sister used to
Oh, they're
always eat
so
them.
lovely.
They look a bit like a tomato on the inside, don't they?
Yeah.
They're a bit Which I don't like in a fruit when it doesn't keep to itself.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They just gets places.
I used to work in a restaurant and they used to put those on all of the desserts, and I used to always be so sad bringing all the dessert plates back in and nobody had ever eaten them, and I was like, people are not understanding what they're missing here. These are not a decoration, these are for eating, and they're lovely. And they're quite good for you as well, I think.
I'm sure I should try one again, because I tried one when I was younger when I didn't like that.
They're very much like, they burst like tomatoes.
Yeah, that puts me off. I don't like it when things burst in your mouth.
Like a cherry tomato.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't mind it sliced.
Yeah, well, maybe a sliced one.
Sliced and diced, yeah.
So when I first tried this, I thought originally it tasted and smelled a little bit Kalila-esque. Maybe a little bit leche-esque. It's not got the depth that has though, but it's got the saltiness.
Salty and some fruitiness like Kalila does.
But yeah, Kalila, it's got that, not so much the peachy
more
smooth bit, the more salty, soapy,
citrus, yeah. Smells great.
Cheers,
Flange. Oh, it's spicy. Oh. Nice.
Sooty.
Oh, spicy.
It's like licking the inside of a chimney.
Yep, a spiky chimney with bits. It's quite spiky.
Nice, I like it though, I like it, yeah. It has that, it does have that, like, do you know, I've probably not said this in the tasting note for a while, but do you know that, the tinsel?
Like sparkly and
slightly metallic and slightly kind of dusty from the loft.
It does taste like,
yeah, I smell tinsel now.
Young.
Yeah.
And not that young whiskey's bad, it's not got a huge finish, so there's not a huge amount after that first initial amount of flavour. It's making my mouth water though. I wonder why 50%, if they tried it was based at that, or if that was what they were thinking of already, or just not cashed
or just because it was inaugural, maybe just to do something.
Yeah, or they're doing it all at 50 indeed, in case that'll be the new
maybe
standard bottling.
You're right, it has the same flavour, it doesn't change on the flavour on the finish, it's the same flavour.
Yeah, gets a bit more sooty even, and then not much after that. Do you want water with it?
Could try a little bit of water.
I feel like water will make it worse for me.
Are you not enjoying it that much?
No, I am enjoying it, but I often find, I don't know if you find that, when you add water to a younger whiskey, I find it tastes more sharp.
Yep, it gets more that kind of rough orangey way, orange oil.
Yeah, it tastes more spirity.
I think I'm smelling that already a little bit rougher. I have to say I've drunk quite a lot of it and I haven't had any water in it, I don't think.
Wow. Jesus. I'm joking.
Maybe I have. I normally would try it, but sometimes I'm lazy.
Sometimes you can't be bothered. Like, you just can't be bothered.
You're like, that's nice, I'll have it as is.
Yeah, definitely. It's more like sugary apricots now.
That's gone a little bit
oh, it's spicy though.
Icing and candy floss.
Alright, yeah.
Do you know, that's got that kind of that metallic-y candy floss flavour that you get in the Lagavulin. What was the Game of Thrones Lagavulin? The 9-year-old. 9-year-old.
8 or 9-year-old, and it was the, I can't remember anything.
And it was really nice, but that's very similar to that. Yeah.
Lovely, yeah. Yeah, it gets sweeter. I actually prefer that with water, I think.
I think I don't know. I liked both. I like the heat that it's got.
It's got a much longer finish with water, I feel like.
It's different finish.
Yeah.
I didn't find it was... No, I found it was probably a bit shorter.
Oh, much sweeter now though. And I'm finding the spikiness is much more like a wave of spike over my mouth rather than up.
I'm finding it's getting a bit rough on the finish now.
Oh, I like that a wee bit better. That's
gone a bit deeper though.
Yeah, definitely deeper. Nice, interesting then to see what that will be like in a few years.
So yeah, this bottle I think was about £70 odd, 75, 70, something like that. And it's a nice whiskey, but I was great to try as well, but I probably wouldn't buy another at that price.
No. And it's been quite hard to get, so if you've tried it, you should let us know.
Yes, yeah, comment and tell us what you think. And if you've tried batch 2 and 3, see what they're tasting like.
Difference.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video.
Subscribe
down here and join us again next time. Slange! Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. And you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings. See you next time. Slange. If you did. Am I reciting the bit at the end?
subscribe. Oh, you're maybe doing the voiceover bit.
I was lapsing into my own voiceover. That's brilliant.
Over to you now, Jen.
Over to me, up here, wherever I am. I imagine I'm up there when I do the voiceover.